Hey friends. All right, I'm gonna do the most lightning fast ever press-on application. We have a naked nail and we need to fix that. So I am going to show you how to put this baby on. So your press-on is numbered at the base with this little tab. This one, you can probably barely see it, is a 6, okay? So this is about the size I'm gonna put on my pointer finger. The tab side always goes down. When you get some of the shorter lengths, like the short squares, sometimes it's hard to tell which side is up. Make sure you get them on in the right direction because that can make or break your whole manicure, okay? So we're gonna remove the tab, but before I tell you that, you are gonna do all the prep work that you would do for a normal manicure. So file, push back your cuticles. You should have absolutely no cuticle skin on top of the nail. Also a game changer for any sort of nail application if you want them to last, okay? You can use Prime Suspect if you need a primer. Absolute fabulous product. We will hit that later, but let's go ahead and put this on. Oh, prep pad too. Wash your hands after your prep work, clean with your prep pad, and now we're ready to apply. So I am just going to take off this tab on the back. I'm just grabbing it off with a pair of cuticle nippers because sometimes they're a little bit tricky to pull them off, especially if you have fat fingers like myself. All right, so we've got our press-on ready to apply. What we are going to do is we are going to take the press-on into the cuticle. You're going to go in at like a 45-degree angle. Take a peek from the front, make sure you have it lined up straight. Eyeball it. If you do have it straight, you are just going to press it down. Just like so, easy peasy. I do like to take my pointer finger and like wrap it around. So I'm basically giving this finger a giant hug, okay? And I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna hold this on for 60 seconds, okay? That's another important factor to keep in mind when you're putting the press-ons on. They grab on so super fast, but you wanna make sure that you're holding them down long enough so that the adhesive can stick to the natural nail. Your adhesive, it's a flexible hold. We'll talk all about that too, but it continues to harden in the first 48 hours. So you wanna make sure you press it on, hold it for 60 seconds. You should be good to do any trimming and filing afterwards if you want to adjust the length. You can absolutely do that. The only thing is you'll need to stay out of water for the first 2 hours after you apply. So some people like to put them on before bed so that they won't forget. Make sure you wash your face first, but make sure then you stay out of that water. Also lotions and oil if you want your press-on to last the full amount of time that it should, which is at least 10 days. All right, this baby is locked on. It is not going anywhere. That is literally all that you do. If you want to make it look absolutely perfect, just like a natural nail, if you notice, some of them have a little nub on the end from the manufacturing process. So you can take the file that comes in the package and you can just very easily just file that right off. Okay, so we've got it on. That's all you do. And again, you can file and shape it however your heart desires, but that's it. Press on magic, I should say so.